What's up guys, Javier from That Racing Channel, back again for another awesome episode. Today we're at Rav Performance. We're here to check out Rob's Skyline R33 GTR. This thing is so clean. It's got to be one of the cleanest R33s I've seen in person. Rob hit us up, said he changed the turbo, he added nitrous. I think the car's making north of 850 horsepower on nitrous, and I got a nice surprise here for Rob. Last time at our TRC Street Kings event, he competed in our car show and also a roll race competition. He actually won Best Import in the car show, but had to leave before he can get his trophy, so we got his trophy for him. We got a special little surprise here for you.
Oh yeah?
You've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, so you gave us a call. You said you made some awesome changes to the car. It's making more power. So we just had to come check it out, man. So
yeah.
let's take a look and give us the rundown. This thing is as clean as ever, bro.
I try. Try, that's for sure.
All right, so we went single, man.
Yeah. We so I've had this turbo for a while, probably a year or so, and we're gonna put it in, not gonna put it in, put it in, not gonna put it in, and finally we lifted the head at the TRC event. So we were like, okay, the motor's coming out, so it's time. So we scrapped the twins and we went big single and we threw the T51R in, and it's a very healthy T51R, surprisingly enough. It's not rebuilt, it's all original. So
hell yeah, man.
Yeah. We went drive-by-wire, but we customized it so we were able to keep the Nismo Plenum and completely new tune.
Go ahead and fire her up. Let's hear this thing. Hands down, my favorite R33, without a doubt. So we got the PPG box here. Got the Haltech dash. Gauges in here. Man, this thing is nice. These R34 seats?
They are.
Can you go ahead and rev it up for us? Favorite cars, period. What do you think about that?
It's unbelievable. This car, it never gets old, ever. It sounds so insane now. I love it.
You ready to go for a ride in this thing today?
Let's do it, man.
So let's check out this. Dang, son, you ready to party and race and play?
Yeah, man. It's a full
this thing is awesome.
It's not complete yet, but yeah.
Nice bottle.
It's carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon bottle.
Pretty sweet, man. You got the sub back here.
Yeah.
Love this little 90s touch there.
Yeah, you know, Carlos made that for me. Carlos
so
and
cool,
Lowe's
man.
Customs.
Yeah.
So he does the headlights with the intakes in them and stuff like that.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. You can still fit the groceries back there and everything, so you're good to go. I'm super pumped to feel this thing again because last time we went for a ride, it was making considerably less, I believe. I know you ran it harder at the Invitational, but last time I rode it, I want to say we were making like 600-ish, something like that.
Yeah.
That's the setting was on, so you get the bottle in today?
Yeah, the bottle's in.
Oh, you're turning it on already? That's it, he's gonna give me all the juice, first hit. I love how smooth these PPGs drive, man.
Yeah, dude. You just gotta make sure that, you know, you put your arm into it when you shift.
Yeah, you gotta make a firm,
yeah.
There's no like, maybe half it, you know, it's like, you gotta give it to it. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need any coffee in the morning to wake me up. No. That's all I need right there. This thing's a fun ride, dude.
It is. It's a good time.
it like hazed them first gear, and then like you click second, third, the thing's just
Yeah, it just wakes up.
just gone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, my butt dyno says this thing is making a lot more power. And torque too, because like when you hit it, when you
makes a lot
spray
of
with the
torque.
nitrous, that torque curve is just instant.
It makes 700 foot-pounds.
So we got our carbon fiber nitrous switch. So you just pop this little guy open.
Yeah, just pop that open, just arm
On
it.
and off.
That's nitrous is
So
on.
now it's on.
At full throttle, north of like 2,500 RPM, it sprays.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna go for a spin, take some sick rollers, and give you guys a rundown on the build here. So far, my absolute favorite thing, because it's about 1,000 degrees out today, ice cold AC. You gotta love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Any car that makes north of 800 wheel horsepower and still has AC just gets a big old thumbs up from TRC. This is the boys making the dream work here. All right, man, so we've featured this car a couple times on the channel, but for the people that haven't seen it, give us a rundown on the full build.
So it's a 2.8 liter spool imports block, PPG sequential, HKS VCAN, T51R, HKS coilovers, Advan wheels, endless brakes, HKS exhaust, Lowe's custom intake, HKS 272 on the intake. I'm sorry, on the exhaust cam. 2000cc injectors, twin pumps, E98. Roberto at RV Performance tunes it. It's Haltech 2500, and we're running IC7. And
Badass, man.
Yeah, man.
This thing makes some jam.
yeah,
So how much boost does it run? And I know you guys have nitrous on top of it, but how much boost does it run to make the power it did?
30 pounds.
30 pounds of boost?
30
Okay.
pounds. We're only running a 10-pound wastegate spring.
Gotcha.
So it's an original. It's the original turbo kit. It's an HKS manifold with the HKS dump and wastegate and all that. You know, specific to the T51R.
Nice. I see you got the PPG sequential box here. What clutch are you running?
Spec Super Twin,
Nice.
the SST.
You guys have the sump brace?
We do have the sump brace because on the first build, this is actually the second motor. The first build, I launched it on the street, and next day I found a little bit of coolant on the floor.
Gave it a little
bit.
Gave it a little too much sauce.
Gave it a little too much sauce, and that you know, that water jacket between cylinders 3 and 4. You know, the typical RB hairline crack right above the oil feed, and
So yeah, man, these the all-wheel drive, the RB specifically, like the all-wheel drive platform, they just start to twist the block when you start to really put some power down, get some traction, you know, from a dig. So
exactly, and you know,
but you found that weakness pretty quick.
yeah. That was no spray.
Bro, the spray makes such a difference with Spool. It's wild. I mean, not that it takes a while to spool or anything, but man, it instantly kicks with the spray.
It's a T51R. You know, T51R is old technology, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
They sound beautiful.
They do.
For sure. I mean, it makes power, but don't get me wrong. I mean, you kick anything with nitrous and it's just gonna kick you in the ass, you know? So what are you revving this thing out to?
8 grand.
8 grand, okay.
Yep.
So you're real conservative with,
Yep.
obviously, guys in Australia rev these things to 9, 10 grand or
Yeah.
whatever. But I mean, the less you spin things, the less problems you're gonna have too. So,
Exactly.
and I guess it's like a relatively stock head, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stock head. You know, we're not running spline drive or sign drive or anything like that.
How was that, Nick?
Pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid?
Sounds unbelievable.
We hazed the tires there in second.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I think there's an R8 behind us. Oh, no way. You think
That's
he's going?
Finn, dude.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I definitely know him.
Dude, run it! Oh, dude, that's too good. when this thing hits the rolling anti-lag, it just lights up the tires, but it moves forward.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep him in the frame long enough.
Yeah.
It was like, it honestly caught me off guard because it left so much harder than the previous pulls.
Yeah.
It was just like, he was instantly back like 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. I mean, we kind of know, I can't imagine, it didn't sound like it was twin turbo or anything, so like, I can't imagine, we kind of knew this would win, but still, it's like, they're still, R8s are fast cars.
His is a fast car.
So it just goes to show how hard these things pull, man.
Yeah.
A little perspective check, you know? So, I think you mentioned earlier that you might or might not be upgrading the turbo.
We are
shortly.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna do one of the new G series turbos. We're gonna go for 1,000 horsepower on that. No spray. We're gonna add spray, at the end on top. But yeah, we're gonna go for 1,000 just on boost.
So last time out at the Invitational on the old setup, I think it went what, 146, 147, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So now it's making quite a bit more jam, I guess. What would you guess now coming back out? I mean,
definitely over 150.
I would think so.
I'd be happy with 150, but I think we're definitely over 150.
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna go ahead and give a little TRC call out here. So your number one rival, Gordon's Evo 10.
Yeah.
You guys got to get that run again for sure.
Yeah, I think we got to get that run again. I'd love to do it with the G Series turbo, but I think we're close on the T51R.
I think it would be a good run, man. He goes like low 150s.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really interesting.
He's good, man. He's a good driver, man. He knows how to wheel that car.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
I mean, that's one of my favorite matchups. Is you guys would always go back and forth. You'd bump up the power a little bit. He'd bump up the power a little bit. Like you guys would just go back and forth and battle it out. You guys started at like the 140 or like the 130, high 130s, low 140s, and just kept bumping it up. And a little teaser: Gordon might kill me for saying this on camera, but he's about to put a sequential in it.
Is it?
So that's gonna be like the most epic matchup.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting, man.
That car's gonna be awesome with a sequential.
Hell yeah, man. So this car makes so many crazy noises, makes all the right sounds, dude. I gotta give you a massive TRC approved stamp right here. Just gonna take up the whole screen. I mean, dude, it's violent. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting such a hard kick in third gear. In second, obviously, haze the tires, but in third, as soon as that nitrous blip hit, this thing is just on.
Yeah.
It is just on. I mean, this car is fast, bro.
Yeah. You wanna drive it, dude?
Absolutely. I don't even have to like think about that one. Things are going. All right, cool. The clutch is super nice.
Yeah, it's not bad,
Easy
right?
to drive.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing.
Yeah.
Just hugs the road.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Guys, we're hitting about 4,000 RPM here.
Yep.
Nothing but smiles here, bro.
It's my first time riding in the passenger seat.
Oh, as soon as third gear hits,
Yeah.
more boost comes in.
Okay.
It has to. Like, was that on spray actually? Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
This thing is so much fun. The experience of the PVG is just like anything else. I drove a 900 horsepower R32. Well, I think I was making 900,000 or something like that. It just like, it does not falling out of boost. It just like,
No, it's completely different.
The experience with this transmission, this car feels faster. I mean, I don't know whether it will be because that car's making a lot more power, but man, there's no lag between shifts. Like
No, it just stays in it.
It's a wild experience, bro.
Yeah, stays in it. Yeah, it's crazy.
This thing is amazing, dude.
Yeah. As I was, saying before was, when I first got this tranny, man, I was on the fence, dude, because I'd never had a sequential before. When you first get them, they're a little rough. They
So over time it's gotten.
Over time, it's maybe, you know, driving it, maybe putting like 500 miles on it. The first 500 miles, dude, I was like, man, I might have made a mistake here. The other
sounds
side,
like it's less noisy from when we first rode it.
It is. It's a lot less noisy. The big thing for me is that when I first put it in, obviously I wasn't no lift shifting it. I was, you know, I was just breaking it in, and it just seemed rough. Like, you know, it was like clunk real hard in the gear. Like it was crazy, man. I was like, man, I might have up here. Maybe I should have done the get track. Fast forward about 500 miles in, started getting into the no lift shifting. The car's behaving. It's getting smoother, it's getting quieter, and I'm like, all right, man, this is gonna be all right, you know, it's gonna be good.
Dude, this thing, I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about this full experience here, man. The car just feels solid. There's no hiccups. It revs like so clean through the RPM.
Yeah.
I shifted it about 8,000 RPM right there on the dot.
Yeah.
I mean, the display on the dash is awesome.
Yeah.
The car feels solid. This thing is...
You like it?
Love it.
Me too.
I love this thing, dude. I was absolutely in love with Josh's R34, the 6-speed car, the white one. I don't know if you've seen the
Of course I saw that video. Yeah.
I was absolutely in love with that
That's an SPL
thing.
turbo too. It's a nice turbo.
Yeah, and now just the full experience of this. I mean, while obviously I have a soft spot for an R34, who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't?
And it's manual and all that, but like the full experience, the look of the car, how clean it is. Like you could pull it to a show. Oh, we got a little biker chick. She was just trying us here.
That's a 250. and that's the scooter. He wants all the sauce. For sure. You should give it to him.
She gave us like a little nod, like she wanted to get it, bro.
Yeah. Josh's car is awesome, man. It is.
So like that's a whole other experience on its own, but like full experience with the transmission, the instant power on the nitrous, like the way this car grips the road, and the way, just knowing the way the car looks, right? Like you can pull to a car show, or you can pull to the drag strip.
Yeah.
This thing is honestly like just best of both worlds. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this, man. You built one hell of a car.
Thanks, man.
I mean, it's been what, couple of year build at least, right? Or
yeah, it's about 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years worth of build. Couple motors.
Slow and steady, learning all the. I mean, RB. It's not like a 2J. Where 2J, everybody has these things figured out here. It's
right.
You know, the RBs. It's everything's a learning curve. You know?
Exactly.
Between the two, I would say this setup all day long compared to the twins.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
For top end power. I mean, it's just
good power, all the right noises.
And then you guys added that touch of the nitrous, which got rid of any considerable like issues that you might have had with the difference in spool versus the twins to this. You know. So,
yeah. And it's off now. If you want to give it the sauce and see what it is, man, it's still pretty good. It's responsive. Once it's in boost, it's gonna stay there.
So you don't have to twist my arm to tell me to floor it again.
Yeah, man.
like just rolling into it 3,000 RPM.
Yeah.
This thing
It's not bad.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you there.
Oh no, it's all good.
It's different. It's different when you're in the passenger seat.
It is.
Without a doubt.
It is.
that control goes away. So
exactly.
I very, very much appreciate you trusting me with
man.
this amazing machine, dude.
It's all good, man. I've seen some of the stuff you drive.
Oh man, what an experience this is, dude. Look at this, film this guy. That's awesome. Should we do a hit for him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Put the window down.
That's no spray.
Oh my god, I'm in heaven, bro.
So your car's gonna be
I'm in heaven,
crazy. I found out about this tranny watching the the Motive DVD videos on YouTube. You know, Andrew.
Oh, dude, Andrew did an awesome review video.
Yeah, man. He did a couple actually.
I think it was in like a white R32, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but I think it had like a 76, 75 on it at the time.
Yeah.
And that thing rips.
Yeah. And then he did it in his car.
Like plug Motive shout out here.
Yeah, the guys in Australia, man, are really killed. You know, they really killed it with these cars, man. And you know, they're still. I still think that they're like the, you know, the tippity top.
Oh, I mean, that's
of RB building, man.
That's
for sure.
Not even. Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah.
RBs that should be like on the Australian flag. Should have like.
Herman from PRP has been real helpful with the build as well, man.
Herman is the man.
Yeah, dude.
He was such a good support system for our build.
Yeah.
And everybody I talked to that builds RBs, or actually every RB car I've been in, has given Herman and Andrew Hawkins from Motive shout outs. But these guys, well, they're just so genuinely nice. They just want to help and see people go fast in like the RB platform, you know?
Yeah.
So I got to thank you for giving me a sweet, sweet taste of what this PPG is going to be like in the TRC R32.
Oh man, no problem.
Big day for me. I came back with my hat and my glasses.
last couple shoots,
Yeah.
you had a rough time in the back of that bed of that truck.
Had a couple mishaps recently, so success.
Hell yeah, dude.
This thing is an effing blast, dude.
It sounds like just me talking about the way that it sounds gives me goosebumps, bro. Like this car sounds, it's the best sounding car I've ever heard. Best sounding car I've ever heard.
All right, Nick, you ready to do this?
I am
So his words, I was like, oh, let's go on the side road here. He's like, no, we're gonna go out on the main side, and he's like, I'm gonna spray the shit out of it. So
All right.
he's like, you're getting the full experience.
I'm down for that. That's what I like to hear. You on the other side.
Roll into it, all right?
This thing rides out.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to go take some sick shots of this thing, and Rob said Nick can drive it there. Rob's like the coolest. He's the coolest guy ever.
He may never see me again.
he just drives off into the sunset, never comes back, never hear from Nick ever again.
Yep.
So you're gonna put the clutch in. You're gonna lift this up first, and you're gonna pull back hard. Yep, and that's first, right?
Yes, sir.
And then to go back into neutral, you have to lift up and go forward.
Okay.
And then lift up and go forward again for reverse.
Cool.
All right, so
All right, bro.
up, e-brake. Big moment. Super easy to drive.
Clutch grab's real high.
Yeah.
Honestly, this car is easier to drive than Dan's car.
Yeah. There we go. Very nice, huh? We're gonna show you inside the shop and check out some of the cool projects they got going on here. What's up, Roberto? Long time no see.
How you been?
Good, man.
So this is my wife's car, GTR. It's currently down. We're using it as a test dummy for making some parts. We found a company that's manufacturing us like hard pipe kits and stuff.
So this is the car we featured before, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, Haley's car.
Correct, yep.
Yeah, awesome.
This is pretty cool. This is a S30 Datsun 240Z getting an RB26 swap, or received an RB26 swap.
Yeah.
We're actually going to start it up, if not tonight, tomorrow.
Oh, badass, dude. So we'll definitely have to come back and check this thing
Oh,
out.
for sure. Yeah, this is
This
going
thing
to be
looks super clean.
wild.
I'll show
Yeah.
this. I love the color of this.
This is actually like a factory R34. Like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like I like it because it's just like a shinier version. It almost has.
On the camera, I'm looking into it. It actually looks very similar to mine, but in person, it has more metallic look.
Yeah. No, the base is very metallic.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So but yeah, just made.
What do you think this thing will make power-wise?
With this turbo, we'll make like 550 easy.
Okay.
This chassis doesn't need more than that.
Oh, for sure. These things are definitely, they're light. So you've been telling me about this car for a while.
Yeah, we slowed down on it because we weren't expecting this to blow up like it did, but we're getting there. I think we'll have this running shortly. This is Chris's car, that guy right there.
What's up, Chris?
So this is
Give us the rundown. So I see 2J here.
Yep. So we got essentially a 2JZ swap and a Z32. It's been done before, but I think we're putting a cool little twist on it. So obviously the look. And then this one is going to be automatic, and so this will be a fully hand-controlled car for Chris, and it should just be really cool.
Dude, that's awesome. I might have to take a look inside here.
We are using the Aristo transmission, so it's a little bit.
Oh, nice. So these are the hand controls. Oh, that's sick. So that's going to be basically gas, brake.
Yep, everything's all on the pedal. Yeah.
And then the transmission will just be like shifted with the ECU.
Put it in drive. Yep. Eventually, we're what's the transmission?
So that's A340 or?
Did 7-speed BMW transmission.
Eventually.
Oh, okay, the DCT.
The N55, I think.
Yeah.
It's from the import. I'm working with a guy, and we're gonna get it to run, and it's gonna be.
That's gonna be super cool, man.
So we're gonna shake it down with this, get the car set up, and then eventually we'll jump to
We'll
that.
blow up the automatic. Because we have 2 of them, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So what's the plan with the car? Are you just gonna like a fun street car? Are you gonna take it to the
Yes.
drag strip or anything? Or?
Oh yeah, it'll be everything. Street car. I want to embarrass some people. I want to piss some people off.
Hell yeah, man.
But
Well, we're gonna have to come back when this thing starts up and it's getting closer to being finished. We're gonna have to come back and check it out.
this year, man, when we get it on the dyno.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to call it new. It's been out for I think almost 2 years now, but no one's really done it yet. The actual HKS RB26
Nice.
GT3 turbo kit.
So that's HKS GT3. So this is like the newer. I didn't even know HKS was making newer turbos.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe these are now made by Mitsubishi.
Okay.
That's like the big difference. Whereas the old ones, T04Z and the T51R, were made by Garrett.
All right, guys, it was an absolute blast checking out Rob's R33. We will see you guys next time.